to my channel. Today we'll be going over my current planner system for this mid-year refresh. So I have individual videos on each planner that I'll have linked below where I go into details. This is just going to explain how I use them together and kind of the purpose of each of them and what it's like planning with multiple planners. So I personally like to segment, I guess you can say. I like to keep certain things in certain planners so I can be, for me, it helps me stay more organized. A lot of people want everything in one, right? And so a lot of people don't understand using multiple planners. For me, there's times where I just need to like take something out, maybe go in depth with it and have a separate space for it because I might not need it all the time. And then there's just, I don't know, for me, multiple planners work. It's a lot to kind of like explain, but if you know, you know, right? If you're a multiple person, like a multiple planner person, I feel like everyone has their own reasons. For me, what you'll see in this video is my mindset on why I have each one set up the way that I do and why I use multiple planners, but how I also use them together and how it works for me. I will say things are always subject to change. I've made that known on my channel. Y'all know I might change something up next week, but it's typically because I need to adjust for that week. So it's slightly different than it just not working. It could just be that I need to make something slightly different. So let's go ahead and jump right in with the main planner. So I think if you use multiple planners, it's good to have one source of like primary truth to help keep you on track, because sometimes if you overlap, things can become redundant or you might miss something in another planner. I try and prevent that, but it can happen. So I think it's nice to have one where you know for sure that you're always going to use, you're always going to have every bit of information in here that you need. So that's what this main planner is for me. And so in here I have my monthly planner, or my monthly view, my weekly view. I have my academic overview. I have my financial overviews. So this is monthly, this is a yearly, and then I have a notes section. So this is all the most important plans and information going on in my life. That is in this planner. Everything else is supplemental and everything else helps me with planning these. So again, I like having like a nice little overview, but there's times where I just need to break things down. So that's where these other planners come into play. So I have my Louis Vuitton PM agenda. This is my on-the-go planner. I use it primarily when traveling, but I also use it just to make lists and write things out. And so when I'm setting this up, it's really to make sure that I have everything in here that I might need a reference, or it's something that I need to plan. So like if I'm out and I need to make a doctor's appointment, I'll come in, I'll throw it in here, and then I'll update my other planners with this. So that is the purpose of this planner. And then I'll set it up typically with my hourly, which I'm an hourly person through and through. You'll hear that nonstop, but I have to see my like week at a view, like a week at a glance. I need to see what I'm doing when. For me, this helps me relax to know what I'm doing and when I have free time, when what's getting done and when, right? And so these can, again, you'll see like these overlap, right? So you'll see maybe I might not put in meetings, but I'll have a meeting, like work meetings. But if I have a school meeting, if I'm going somewhere, doing something, have an appointment, those of course will be in both of these. And this is more of a view where I'm looking at it on the go. It's more for reference. This is more of like a, I'll look at this more than this, right? This is when I'm out. So when it comes to like planning or like daily planning, that I'm not looking at this, I'm looking at this. So this gives me a somewhat daily to weekly view of, okay, here's what the week looks like. And so this serves a different purpose because I just get that nice, here's everything in my schedule. This is all my to-do lists. This is when I'm gonna do it. And then here's additional plans that I might need to add in here or things that I need to remember if I'm trying to pre-plan something. So we have those. And then we have my medium ring agenda, which is, I call it my supplemental planner. This is typically my second used planner, or second most used after my GM. For a bit I was using this the most, but this just has additional space for me to plan out things that are in this planner. So I have and it's primarily like my academic planner. I have a monthly overview of all things dissertation. I'm in my dissertation year, and this just maps everything out. I have additional weekly inserts in here. This, I still need to figure out how I want to use it for the rest of the year. I'm thinking about using it for work, but in the past I've used it for additional planning because that's what I needed. Right now I don't need it. And again, that's where like things will change, right? I'll repurpose something to make it more useful, or I might just take it out. The next tab is bills. As y'all saw, I have the financial overview and the budget overview. This is just to come in and I can write out, kind of like draft things out, make sure things get paid. I like checking things off. So this is where I'll check off when things get paid. And then if a bill comes in, I'll come in here and I'll make sure that I have the information. And then again, once it's paid, tick it off. But all of this together will be put into this planner. So we have that. And then the rest is, again, academic. So we have breakdown of my dissertation on these project insert sheets. These are meeting notes for it. And then I have a note section in the back. So this is just, again, additional inserts, tools to help me with planning out everything. So that is my current setup, and that is how I use them all together, the purpose of each. Again, individual videos below. Each video has links to all the inserts if you saw something that you are interested in or think might help you. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.